Alright. Hey, good morning, y'all. Alright, so welcome to Big Bear Fishing. If you're not already subscribed, do that for me right now. I'd appreciate it. Today, we are in September. We're finally in fall fishing. That means that we're breaking out the buzzbait. I have my buzzbait, and then it's just a black buzzbait with a bandito bug as a trailer. I'm going to try it. I've never tried it before. You can throw like buzz toads, ribbit frogs. You can throw a skirted buzzbait. You can throw anything you want, but I'm going to try that today. I think that'll give it really good action and it'll slow it down, and I think I'll get bit, but it's my favorite time of the year. We get to throw topwater and we get to throw a buzzbait. I love throwing a buzzbait. There's just when you zing it out there, it's like you get to hear the blades spinning, and then when you're fishing it, it's just that really good sound. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's not hard to explain to you guys because you fish. But we're doing that. I'm starting off with a leader on there. I have a fluorocarbon leader. I didn't know how clear or dirty the water was going to be today, but we're starting off with that. We might switch over to just straight braid, but this is what we're doing for now. But let's get out there and get after it and catch some fish. All right. It's one of my favorite times of the year. Oh, and I usually have a trailer hook on mine. It's one little tip that I'll give you. You'll usually get short strikes on a buzzbait. I usually have a trailer hook because I have caught the majority of my buzzbait fish with the trailer hook on there. Oh, that fish came from way over there. Oh, that's a good sound. Yeah, that looks pretty good in the water. So, why the buzzbait? So this time of year, the water is cooling down. You're more likely to get those topwater bites. And they are, there we go. And they're feeding up on, got it with the trailer hook, I think. Yes, sir. It's not a bad one. Nope, got it with the primary. So they're feeding up on bait fish. And that just mimics, bait fish or maybe a frog that is up there minding its own business, just trying to swim, do its thing, or maybe a wounded bait fish, and they love it. That one I got with the main hook. Another one. Yes, sir. They're fired up this morning. Some of that salad off of there. Get out of you. Alright, buddy. Alright, also, there are different styles of buzzbait. There are ones that have a tri-blade. There are ones that have a quadruple blade. There are ones that have two different blades. There are ones that don't have this little metal thing right here. I think this was, I want to say this was a Booyah maybe. I can't remember, to be honest. But there are all kinds of different ones. They all work. Obviously they all work. Some of them are going to be better at times than others. I prefer something basic. If it was midsummer, I'd probably be throwing some kind of toad on here, but this gets the job done really well. You can put a paddle tail on here. You can put a fluke on here. just as long as you have something for the main body. Look at that. The wind's blowing pretty good today. It's like 9 to 13 miles per hour. But that's another thing. See the chop on the water? I prefer that chop. Some people like perfectly calm, smooth water, and you can catch them on days like that too. But I like that chop. But there are different kinds. My favorite one is actually a quadruple blade. It's got plastic blades. I actually have one. Might be using it this coming weekend. Taking y'all on a little solo camping trip this coming weekend, so you might see it come out. Every once in a while I'll give it just a little pop. Just kind of a, hey, look at me, I'm here kind of deal. They'll come, usually in my experience, the bass will come from anywhere from like 5 to 10 feet to chase after this thing because it makes so much noise. The reason I said that it just depends on what's working that day is sometimes they want that little like that kind of sputter, and then sometimes they want that like deeper gurgle. That's why sometimes whopper plopper works, buzzbait works, walk the dog style bait works. I don't know, you just gotta listen to them. Alright, healthy until they're feeding up for getting ready for the winter. Alright, so the other nice thing about a buzzbait is you can work a bank so fast. I mean, I'm just walking right now, but you can work a bank, especially on a boat, so fast. Alright, y'all, so when you're bank fishing, obviously it's a little different than when you're fishing on a boat. When I'm bank fishing, what I'll do is, you can see where the weeds are right there. I'll start right there within 35 degrees of the bank, and I'll just toss down and I'll try to work that edge of the weeds as much as possible, because normally the bass are sitting right on the other side of those when the weather's like this. It's been getting down into the high 60s, low 70s at night here lately, because today is September 9th, and the cooler nights are causing those bass to start moving up a little shallower. So they're pushing up in the weeds, and then they're just waiting for little bait fish and stuff to poke their heads out of or frogs, poke their heads out of those weeds, and then they eat them. And I'll bring it right up to the edge of the weeds, because sometimes the hit will be right there. I'll keep it in the water as long as possible. And then I'll just kind of fan the area. Buzzbait is, like I said earlier, is going to draw them from about 10 feet out when it's windy like this. So normally, like, I'm probably not, I don't want to say that and then get a hit, but probably not going to get hit right here, since I've fished here, and then there. So right here, the likelihood of me getting a hit right here, unless a bass follows it from where I just casted to, is not very good, but you never know. Oh, saw that coming and I couldn't slow the bait down enough. So that bass knows he missed it. So let's see if he'll hit again. Brought it right up to the edge of the weeds, and I saw it, like last second I saw that hit, and I pulled the buzzbait out of its face pretty much. It ain't gonna hit again. That's the thing of beauty right there, isn't it?